Hello, everybody. Hello, Ban.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. Just we just got our Christmas tree up and just came off a crazy, wild, wacky week. I burst a blood vessel in my eyeball, which doesn't hurt, but first time I've done that. It's been one of those weeks.
And it's still only Thursday.
It's still only Thursday, and we'll be back for the podcast on Monday, everybody. But while the guys are in New York covering the ASUS event right now, we figured Ban and I were like, you know what? Let's talk about some handhelds that we enjoy, and also let's go over the results so far for our Handheld of the Year surveys that have been ongoing. And thank you all. We've had countless people hop in to vote for that, and thank you guys for that. We got the year-end giveaway coming up end of December here, so stay tuned. There's still time to click on that in the description to take the survey, which enters you automatically. Leave your Discord name, and you'll be entered into our big year-end giveaway. We're giving away a bunch of handhelds that we put in, as well as were donated to us for this. So, Ban, do you want to tell us real quick? So this is kind of like a companion stream to your article that came out today.
Yeah.
What's that all about?
So basically what's going on is I put out an article that kind of covers what has currently gotten the most votes in total for each price point.
Yeah.
Now, it doesn't mean what currently is winning, because there are some handhelds that are featured in the article that aren't in the final round of Handheld of the Year. Specifically, like the $50 price point. Neither of those handhelds are actually in the final round, but both received the most votes for that price point. And since it's all community votes, I think that's kind of the community deciding those are the best devices there.
Yeah, and I like that too, just letting the people give their voice versus just, hey, we're reviewers. This is our opinion. You better like it. Do what we say or don't do what we say. No. We're very community-minded at RH. That's kind of our whole ethos over here. So it's like, well, we have opinions, and we'll share them with you tonight. We really want to hear from you all, and also you in chat. As we go along, we'd love to just learn what your favorites are, what you think is totally off base in the results, and what maybe could be better. And also, and you can help guide that with your votes. And also, just general Q&A if you have questions. Tonight's just kind of a vibe stream. We're just going to hang out with you all and just look at some handhelds, look at some cool tech, look at some stuff. And Ban and I just missed each other. So,
yeah, I mean, I'm never in these extra streams, so this is fun.
This is cool. Yeah, I know you're usually off for those times. And we got Go Tanks filling in, who's one of our newer staff members who's filling in for Sony, running some back-end production today. So, we're going to make a stream out of this, but let's go ahead and pull up that article real quick.
Yeah. It's mostly split up into $50 price points up until you hit about 200. And it's mostly because once you kind of pass that point, a lot of the price ranges as they get larger give you a lot of the same things.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I know. And so you're like, okay, what are we doing here?
Oh, hey, wait. I think I see someone in here. There it is.
Oh, the 477V. That's, yeah.
Andrew
there yet.
Doesn't agree with us.
Andrew, how are you guys doing in New York?
Yeah, I want to know.
How are the corn dogs? What are the price of the corn dogs in New York tonight?
Have they dropped them since you got there?
Mm-hmm. We need to know. $11.22. Price is far too high. Far too high. But what's not too high is the price of the under $50 segment. So the big winner here, it looks like, Ban, was the 35XX Pro, which kind of blew me away because so many recommends are going to be for the Battle XP, G350, which makes a lot of sense. But this adds in the Wi-Fi for like $10 more.
Yeah, and it just barely kind of lands under that $50 mark.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, since it's the same thing with just extra Wi-Fi, it's kind of up to you if you want to spend the extra for it.
It's up to you or
Me?
them?
Them.
Oh.
Everybody.
Yeah, it's up to you.
Because I don't know if anyone else remembers this. I was pretty lukewarm about the 35XX Pro.
Well, it was a boring release, man. It was so boring, but it's so just like good budget in every single way. But as for us who've been in the scene, for many who've been in the scene for so long, it's just not. No, it's not exciting, right? But it has all the iterations of Anbernic's design, from all the years that they've been working on this. And they got it right. I mean, it has great shoulder buttons. They're a little clicky, yeah, but it feels good in the hands. You got the analog sticks. The D-pad they've been just iterating on that, and it feels great. The face buttons, like it all just works. It's like the end game of their 35XX vertical line here, with the two sticks. And basically, it's a copy, like you were saying in your article, of the G350, which also is produced in the Anbernic factory. I wonder if these are charged.
Probably not. I noticed that with the Battle XP that it kind of sometimes it doesn't quite hold its charge over time.
Yeah. Oh, I just got my big mic right in the shot. There we go.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
How dare you?
We got to get our things here. Get my life together. Yeah. So the community voting on that, though, wild, but it's what we would agree with too, I think, right?
Oh yeah. And I guess the other thing, since it's an H700, it's got that whole backlog of support.
Yeah.
Whereas the Battle XP 3326 didn't really have anything right out of the gate.
No.
Like it had its stock OS, which was good, but we didn't get any updates until pretty later on.
Zoo is not sure about this right now.
I'm not personally sure about Zoo.
Yeah, Andrew, what are you guys doing over there? I guess you're off work now because in New York time you're 3 hours ahead, right?
Oh, yeah, that's true. For them it's almost midnight.
They're probably having a beer at the pub.
Zoo got pickles from a street vendor
with their friend Jimmy. Oh no.
How much were the pickles?
And did you get justice for that corn dog? You take him down?
This is all we want to know, really.
That's all we need to know. All right, back to the matter at hand. Yeah, so it makes sense. I can't fight that too much. But the vote's not over, so this could be swayed, but this is where we're at so far. And the runner-up was actually the Miu Flip V2.
So this one is only here because recently there have been a lot of price drops under the $50 price point. And most of that comes down to the fact that when this thing came out, it was essentially, lambasted for its pretty awful hinge.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's gotten a lot of updates. It's got a V2 revision, and people seem to like it a little bit more now. And I guess the community, despite calling it a flop originally, seems to be pretty liked now.
And let's listen to that hinge. Oh, yeah. Oh, baby, there it is. Snap, crackle, pop. Let's go. When will this break? We want to know. So this is part of the V2 early batch, so I do fully expect my flip potentially to break. But apparently in the V3, or what we'll call a V3, in recent batches, they fixed that. That's their ongoing rumor that we need to figure out. Oh. And now to report, we got Zoo from Zoo Reviews.
Oh, no.
On location in New York. Zoo, what's going on, man?
Our pickles got frozen in our mini fridge.
Oh.
So you bought pickles. You went over there, you bought pickles, you put them in your mini fridge. How's the hotel?
Yeah, right outside of Macy's. It's the same hotel as normal. There's Rob.
Hey, Rob.
Hey, Rob.
Sharing your farts.
Andrew is making BM in the toilet for the 4th time today.
Really? He's got problems.
Well, folks, Andrew's at it again. BMing like a rock star. This is frozen
Delicious.
solid. Look at that. I got
Delicious.
Old Bay pickles. They're real good. Ask Rob.
They are good.
Wait, I don't see.
I love the delight though.
Yeah. Oh, no, you're seeing yourself. Oh, what in tarnation? Rob, what do you let happening over there?
Rob has no control of this.
No. Rob, do you agree with the community's assessment?
I can't feel my life.
I can't hear what
I
he's
think
saying.
the 35XX Pro is pretty good.
I think so, too. I think it's fine.
These Old Bay pickles are pretty good, too. All right, I didn't want to interrupt the stream and ruin everything for everyone. I'll see you guys later. I'm going to go see my buddy Jimmy. He calls us lads, and he pours us a real tall Guinness.
Godspeed.
We told him you were dead, and we set up your picture like a memorial. We thought maybe he would give us free beers, but he didn't. He thought we were just being weirdos. So I'm not in your bed, Andrew. I'm sitting next to it. See? I gotta go beat him up in the toilet. I'll see you guys later.
Bye.
Should I share that picture you sent me, Zoo? Yeah, I'll share the picture.
Yeah, share that picture. We got to know the memorial.
We must.
Oh gosh.
This is very important. This is immediately important right now, Ban.
This is what's taking precedence right now.
There's a lot happening towards the end of 2025 here. One of them is it's like Paul McCartney, you know, did he die in 1965? No one will ever know.
No, but Stubbs did.
Who's the real Stubbs? That's a nice memorial you got there, Zoo. The Guinness. Oh, I'm jealous. All right. We got distracted again.
We're easily distracted.
It'll happen again. It'll happen again.
I expect it to keep happening. I guess. Oh, the other thing to mention with the Miu Flip is that the price on this thing fluctuates like crazy. Because I've seen it as low as $35. But the same listing about 2 weeks later will go all the way back up to 60.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really just a matter of keeping an eye out for the right sale.
Okay. Yeah, I think for around, the $40, $45 price point, that's going to be best.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's a 3566 rather than like all of the 3326s in this price range. It's more powerful than the H700s.
And my personal opinion is I like the smaller guy. I like the Miu Mini Flip better.
The issue is that's not a sub 50 handheld.
Oh, now we're getting into what? 50 to 100 range?
Yeah, if we're getting into the $50 to
call it
$100
that.
range, I would agree with you. I do really like
We're going to see this
the
under
Mini
50.
Flip.
We're going to see this under 50 soon.
Do you know what is under 50 that
What?
I put down as a personal pick were the Miu Mini and Mini Plus.
I love this thing.
Cause
Oh,
it's,
right. You were talking about that.
Because
Let's
it's
see.
essentially the Miu Mini Flip without the hinge.
Right.
And I guess if you don't want Wi-Fi, you can
And look
go
at that.
even smaller.
Look at this. This one has a charge.
Has a charge
Let's
and
see
it's
if we're 2
got
for
some
2.
wild buttons in it.
Oh, we're 2 for 2. Miu
Ooh.
holds their charges.
Now here's a question.
What's up?
Do you remember what the chip inside of this thing is called?
Oh, not at all. No, it has one of those random named chips. It has an Allwinner?
No.
No, I can't remember now.
It is a Sigma Star
Sigma-
SSD
I wouldn't have gotten there.
202D. It is like there's no GPU in this thing. It's 128 megabytes of RAM.
Yeah.
But they have, my big reason for picking it is just they have been tuning this chip for 4 years at this point. And it is such a good, like, small handheld, with its biggest caveat being the durability that people worry about with those tiny little bezels on the sides. But it is still, I think, one of my favorite budget handhelds.
What color do you got there?
I got all 5.
Oh,
But right now I've got just the standard.
I like
DMG.
that. The smoker is gray.
This is actually my V1, which has the hot swap batteries in them.
Oh yeah, man. Yes.
Anyone
The
that
screens
doesn't,
were nice on that.
oh yeah, they used the same. They changed the bezel from the V1 to the V2, but they changed the screen in the V4 model.
And the V4 is what I got over yonder.
Yeah, the V4 model, which came in blue, is that 750 by 560 resolution panel.
Yeah, a little different.
I'm digging under my desk because I've got the other 4 Miu Minis with me here. Because I was one of those people that was like, hey, I'm going to get one of each so that I can compare them. But now I've just got this stack of Miu Minis.
Oh, you got that full Miu stack there. You never
Oh,
go
yeah.
full Miu.
No, but at least I have them labeled so I know which is which.
Gotcha.
This one...
Come here, you son of a...
Oh, he's playing, like... He's not playing Aardvark, but he's playing something close.
We're switching it up today.
There
You got that one. Which, is that the V3?
This is a V3. This one is from Jim Gray.
Of Miu, or of Onion OS fame.
Exactly.
One of the originators.
He's the reason why I'm so broken by Pico 8.
No.
The fact that this thing had like full stop Pico 8 compatibility was another big reason I think it's probably one of my top choices. Though
Well, you can't live without
everything has
Celeste.
it. Well, I mean, you can.
Can you?
You can. It's just not going to feel good.
What's your favorite of all your minis? What's your favorite one?
I think my favorite is probably going to be the standard V4. Because I am just a big fan of that light blue. Unfortunately, just means you have that stupid battery they have to plug in. But the yellow is actually really nice too.
I was going to say, I think one of my favorites was my yellow.
I think we gave that one away last year.
We did. Yeah, I threw it in the giveaway.
It's kind of like that bumblebee color.
Good choice. And it's still a solid buy. You know, here we are in 2025. Yeah, it's old now and the performance isn't there, but the software pulls it together. And and again, people will say, you know, that there's long-term QA concerns and durability, which it is a little bit more sensitive handheld. Don't drop it on the ground too much, but mine have had no issues so far. Just
Same.
take good care of them, and they'll take care of you. All right, what else we got coming up here? Let's see.
We're stepping into the $50 to $100 mark. And this one had 2 options that I think are really good overall if you want a like Linux handheld. And so between $50 to $100, the winner was the 3.4 XXSP, and the runner-up, because I'm just going to say them both here,
Okay.
was the Trim UI brick.
Oh, the brick. Yeah, I love my brick. Oh, you know what? The brick hammer has been my go-to lately.
Really?
Yeah, I don't like metal. I don't like metal handhelds, but this one I do. I can't explain it.
I feel like
It
you've
just-
said this about multiple metal handhelds.
No, I keep letting go of my metal handhelds. I'm like, it's extra weight, unnecessarily extra weight, and yet here I am reaching for this, this handheld over here, which is growing on me more all the time. When it first came out, I was like, I don't know, clicky buttons. I don't know. I love my Miu Mini Plus, but then as it started making the rounds more and I played with it more, I'm like, okay, all right, we got a retro stew cook in here, and plus it comes in fun colors. And yeah, so I prefer the brick hammer myself over. Now, the community voted on just the standard brick, or did they mean both?
It's for both.
Okay.
And, the brick is still only the runner-up. But, I don't know. I think it's a really close call on which one I actually prefer.
Yeah, and it's tough because the plastic one is lighter weight, but it also gets warmer, I'm noticing. Like the heat is better distributed on this model, on the metal. So the brick hammer, I mean, look at that green color too. I mean, that's fun. And their new silver one, also fun. You got cross mix on here. This one's from Go Game Geek. This one's from the Trim UI store. So
Okay. I mean, these things were coming out of everywhere, essentially. Everybody had to have this brick to sell it. Wait, what? I didn't realize they were black on that
they
back
swapped
panel.
it. Yeah, right? I
That's
thought that
a
was
little-
surprising too.
That's a little bit weird.
Yeah. I like the green better ultimately, but I mean silver's been cool too.
The pink one is it's really nice, but I wish the buttons were not quite so bright.
Yeah, fair. I don't know, man. I might have to get pink.
I recommend it.
When I like something, I like something. And the community likes this, but not as much, ultimately, as they liked the 34XX SP.
Yeah. And we could say everything about the 35XX Pro and just apply it to this with a hinge.
Yeah.
But, for a little bit of an increased price tag, I actually think I would rather take this over the 35XX Pro. I don't know about
Because,
you.
yeah, I agree. Yeah, I agree there, because not only do you get all the same power, but you're going to be getting freaking, what do you got there?
Mine still has a label on it.
Oh. You need a label to know what it is?
Well,
Or you like to have them?
how am I going to tell it apart from last year?
True, fair.
You gotta be careful.
I ended up with I like the purple. I think I like the purple the best, but I ended up going yellow. Ridiculous Ronald McDonald colorway here, or Pikachu, or whatever you want to say this is. Let's see if it held its charge over time.
So, I just want to say,
We got MUOS on here. Yeah.
I know for a fact there are at least two 34XXSPs in the RH giveaway for the end of the year.
Heck yes. And someone was asking, what is being given away exactly? And it's everything pretty much
Do you
from
want me
all
to-
price brackets.
Should I go get the box?
Yeah, if you want to give people a sneak preview. So Ban is pretty much running this operation this year where doing the survey, figuring out the best handhelds of the year, running the giveaway. The man is working overtime on this, so we thank him. Yeah, what do you all think of the SP? This is I like this more than the 35XX SP myself. 5-head drama screen thing kerfuffle. Aside from that, I'm happy with it. Gets a little warm as well, but it's been a good companion for camping, going around town. Has a very nice hinge, much more satisfying to use versus the Flip V2. small, portable, and it's always ready to rock. Yeah, and which is strange for this size almost. I mean, you did it too, but adding in these analog joysticks, it's more of a bonus. Good to have if you need it for certain games. Really, I would still focus on D-pad centric gaming for either of these. But yeah, if you want sticks, I think the community's onto something there. And if you don't want sticks, well, man, full 4:3 aspect ratio. Go ahead and get a 35XX SP, which is still awesome, still a great hinge, and very focused on what its purpose is.
And I think it's still one of my favorites of last year.
Mm-hmm. Yep. For last year.
So everything that we have so far.
We're talking just 2025 mainly, right? Things that came out to the consumer in 2025. Not if we got some at the end of 2024, but yet people got it in 2025. Nope, that counts.
Yep. All of the things that people have voted for are from November of last year, late November, to November of this year. But my recommendations might be before or during this year.
Andrew has something to say that he hopes to embarrass you with. Who wants to tell Ban one of his Evercades is crooked? Just slightly, though.
No, it's not.
See, you saw nothing. We're gonna edit this part out of the stream, Andrew.
Yeah.
No,
oh my gosh.
No.
This is a heavy box.
Except for you who are here right now. Beautiful Mandela. Mandala?
Mandala effect?
Mandela was the person.
Yeah.
He had an effect. Okay.
So, anyways, if anyone was curious about what's being given away, so far, I don't have Stubbs's submissions yet, and I don't have Rob's submissions yet. No Zoo, ever. But everything else is inside of this box. And it's a really heavy box.
Oh my goodness.
And I dropped a Steam Deck on myself.
Don't drop Steam Decks on yourself. Hey, do you want to take a few things out of your box? We'll see what's inside.
I mean, I'm trying not to show the front of this.
Oh, true. Yeah.
But there is a Steam Deck in the giveaway.
Yeah, so all you got to do for this, again, everybody, if you're interested in this, enter in our survey, vote for your favorites, and just put in your Discord name at the end to get entered in, and Ban will be taking care of drawing the winners and all that, and then we'll be revealing all that in the December 28th stream, so end of this month, last Monday of the month. Join us where we have the finale of this whole journey.
Oh, yeah.
And we're giving away Steam Deck. We're also giving away a full-on ayaneo 2S. We're giving away ayaneo Pocket. Which one is that?
This
the
is
Micro.
Pocket Micro Classic because it doesn't have the sticks. This is one I was looking for. There's a 34XX in here from Team Retro.
I would have taken that box right outside.
This one is like the DeWalt
the Bumblebee.
special.
Andrew is here on location in New York to report on his thoughts.
I'm scared.
Andrew, over to you.
It's the Milwaukee 3-4XM.
What is that?
What are you talking about?
Our stream is very behind.
I'm good at it again.
Oh, wait. So I can say things in the future, and you won't know that I've upset you until...
No, you can hear it on his phone.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Stubbs, get me off the screen.
Well, you called us.
Keep him up there. Keep him up there.
What's your favorite? What's your favorite 50 to
What's in your
100?
box? Show us your box.
We did. We're showing you our box.
My favorite what?
What's your favorite $50 to $100 recommendation right now?
34XX SP.
Boom. Another one.
Yeah. Or if mini flip is also good. I'm trying to think on the spot. What other handhelds were there in the $50 to $100 range? This one. Everybody look at this one.
Oh, we got to look at the bookshelf follow-up.
Ow! It really hurt my shin.
The R36T by Isle PC, a new maker on the block.
Sorry, we just saw Zoo jump on the bed on the TV.
You guys are very entertained by the use of modern technology, as we all should be. What a wonderful time we live in. But now let's hear from Rob, the Retro Tech Dad, and what his pick is.
What's your pick?
Hey, Rob.
50 to 100.
50 to 100. Anything goes.
I got some good choices.
Then pick one. Idiot.
Pick one.
The brick hammer. Brick hammer.
Yeah, Brickhammer is also there.
Yeah, buddy.
That's my
Is
verse.
34XXSP in that range?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's a good one, yes.
That's what I picked you. You were watching. I was sitting right here. We're in the same room. There's no delay with us.
Oh, there's a delay with Rob.
All right, gentlemen, thank you.
They forgot the obvious one.
Stay on the line. We need to hear from the Peanut Gallery a few more times.
How
God.
did you forget the Mangmi?
I never got one.
Well,
Oh,
Rob
you didn't
did.
too? I have an extra one. Let me send you one. How do you not have a How have you not experienced the Mange Me?
Because it's mid.
No, it's not. It's awesome. Under 100 PSP, upscaled, awesome screen, awesome ergonomics, awesome buttons. Let's go. One of my
Where we
top
go?
recommends.
Where are we going?
We're going to Good Town, where good handheld gaming happens.
We're going to Midtown.
We're
We're not going to Midtown. You're in Midtown.
we're going to the corn dog
Don't tell
stand.
people where we're at.
Technically, you are in Midtown. I don't know
I
how
said
New
don't tell
York
people
works.
where we're at.
I've said you're in New York, so I didn't tell the hotel or the address yet.
So
So
don't do that.
The trip's by Wyndham. Find us in the room. Who cares?
Guys, this has been since 9:30 this morning.
has he just been talking in that voice since this morning?
Except,
He has
yes.
a different personality there.
Don't cost nothing to be kind.
Don't cost nothing to be kind.
It really don't.
All right, you hooligans. We'll be back with you in a minute, but we'll leave you on the line. Now we'll look up Bander's nose, and then maybe, just maybe, we'll look at more handhelds. So, Ban, what's next?
If you're touching into the $100 to $150 price point, there were actually two, I'd say, pretty solid options there as well. And I'm just gonna put them out there again. The Retroid Pocket Classic. Oh, well, okay, yeah, there. My Mangmi Air X is my personal extra pick in that range.
That's right.
And apparently no one else agrees with me now that I've said it.
Well, it just took forever to get here. I know the hype train was dead by the time it finally got out, but despite all that, it's still good for what it is. And you get the Gamma OS, right? That's happening. Has happened.
Yeah.
There's an initial build.
And I mean, I kind of had to have something to replace the Heligali Action Pi in that price range.
Pie me, baby.
The Pi never happened.
That's right. No one ever got that dang thing.
And the people that did had to complain about the screen the entire time.
I know. I really like it, but I can't recommend it because you can't seemingly get one of these unless you go get it upcharged at a reseller who bought some, you know?
I was going to say, the Pi, actually, their website is just gone.
They're just done. That's it.
They made 3 handhelds and disappeared.
Yeah, that's it. Hero, Legend, Game Ally. No more. Done. What could have been.
None of the above.
And it's true, things like the Retroid Pocket G2 and other handhelds, more expensive, really, I think, helped put a nail in the coffin for the Mangmi Air X, that chance to go viral for them, which I think all the potential is there. It's just they got the timing wrong. And I'm still big on it myself. I still really enjoy this. Great PSP, just great PSP, ergo, buttons, all the things. Listen to this menu music.
Oh, yeah, it's got the great menu
Epic.
music.
It's got heroic, legendary menu music. It sounds almost like an orgy song. You know that band Orgy from the 90s?
I wasn't alive yet.
Dang it. They covered that song. Blue Monday, that's the song. It was a cover song. Anyways, that song reminds me of this song.
Oh my gosh, everyone's here. Holy cow.
All right, and now we have joining us now for comment Todd from the Toddtronics YouTube channel.
I'm just curious, sorry to butt in, but were we not going to count this in the $150 handheld just because it's like $4 over? Does it jump up to 200?
Well, we're not there quite yet.
Yeah, we haven't gotten there.
We're doing 50 to 100, not 150 yet.
Oh,
and it is certainly. I mean, it's on the thumbnail for this video. It has to be in here, right?
I was like getting a little concerned. That's all. I was like watching this, and I was like, "Are they going to skip over it?" There's no way, right? But maybe I just.
We will never skip. We will not disappoint you today, Mr. Todd of Toddtronic.
So I mean, do you want to talk about the 100 to 150?
We're going there. We're on our way down that road. Stay tuned. Stay with us for a moment as we move our way on over here, Todd.
Yeah, I mean, if he's already here, might as well let him in.
Well, I don't want to jump you ahead. I was just kind of concerned. I thought if $4 was going to disqualify this, I was going to be a little upset.
Let me relieve your concerns and saying we are now moving into $100 to $150 price range. That is the new range. Look at this beautiful picture. Who took this picture?
That was done by Andrew.
Beautiful picture. Oop.
The Retroid Pocket Classic is the primary winner so far in the $100 to $150 price range, which honestly I wasn't sure if I should have expected that or not based off of just the fact that it's a vertical handheld without sticks in an expensive price category. But I mean, it's such a good device. I can see why it's here.
My only gripe with this device is like if the D-pad was like 15% bigger, it'd probably be like the best vertical handheld of all time. But
absolutely.
It's just like super small for having all that room to have it there. But it is amazing. And the color options.
Oh, the colors are some of my favorite. I've got a kiwi one sitting behind me. Oh yeah.
Oh, I still like my Pokemon Yellow, you know?
Yeah, no, that's definitely by far the best one.
This is the first one I got. This was actually the prototype model, and it's pretty much final, I believe. But yeah, I'm very happy with it, and it does all the things. It's clicky, clacky.
Did either of you hang on to the 6-button model?
I have another one coming back to me in the Saturn colorway.
Okay, but I love that option. I don't particularly love that the buttons are like I like concave buttons like a lot, like the Super Nintendo style, but I think they're just a tad bit too small to have them be like not sharp and concave. But I think that they're fantastic.
Yeah, I think especially on these 4-button ones, the buttons are a little bit small, but
that kiwi color.
Yeah. Now, you mentioned the Pokemon one.
Yes, sir.
There is a Pokemon RP Classic in the giveaway.
Are you serious?
Yeah, look.
This one is in the giveaway?
Well, are you sending me that one?
No.
Because this one is in my hand.
That one's going in the giveaway?
This
Sweet.
one is going in the giveaway. And unlike you, we have the box.
No.
Oh, man.
Oh, hey, there's a system update.
Are you going to update it?
Well,
live on stream.
My favorite thing to do is hold on to all the boxes for my handhelds and then put them in another box and then lose them, which I do all the time.
See? Now you're thinking. Now you're thinking with gas.
Fair enough.
Okay. All right. So, classic, then?
The runner-up in this price range is the anbernic RG476H.
Boom. And you thought, Todd, and you thought, and all you out there, you thought we weren't going to do it. We've done it. The community chose, not us.
Yeah.
I love this thing so much. It's like the first time Anbernic got pretty much everything right and the price right, because it seems like we don't want to go too far into other more expensive handhelds, but it's like it seems like when they do get a lot right, it's like way too expensive. Cough, cough, the 477. I think this was like the perfect middle ground. And it's weird because it's very rare that like a chocolate bar style handheld has D-pad up top, but the analog sticks are super comfortable to use still.
Agreed. Yep.
It's like a really weird anomaly. Like there's a lot going on here, but like nothing feels like it's bad to try to use. The whole glass front really steps up the build quality a lot. It's got a lot of weight to it. I don't know. I just really love this thing. And I wasn't really sure if I'd like the like GameCube-ish like colorway because I'm kind of getting sick of that. But I think with the glass and everything, it actually just looks really good.
Yeah, and people are asking in chat too, what about the 406H? And the 406H is great. I mean, it's the same chipset. But the analog sticks in my mind are just too dang tall.
Was that this year? No, that was last year,
was
right?
It?
That
yeah,
was
I think it
definitely
was
last year.
Technically last year, right, Dan?
Because it came out right ahead or right after the RP Mini.
Right,
so
yeah.
I love the 406H, and I do love that it had like the little bumps on the back that had that weird like texture that they put on there. I don't have one on me, there was like a different strip of texture right where your index fingers went that I wish they would even put on flat devices because it was.
I
like
wish they would too. Yeah, the backside of that device was awesome.
Yeah, it kind of had like a grip tapey type feel. No, but I really like the whole build quality on this one here. Even the plastics like are so good. Like they don't get fingerprinty or smudgy. Obviously, you have the glass, but
Anbernic stepping up into that ayaneo space a little bit with handhelds like this, all glass front. It's like everyone's moving to this all glass front thing.
I'm a bit tired of it personally, but yeah.
I'm okay with it. It's fine. I guess people associated it with premium.
It reminds me of a smartphone. Like, I just expect everything with a glass screen to just have a full glass front now at this point.
Yeah, it's like we've just accepted this.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah, and then the screen, speaking of screens, I wish mine wasn't dead at the moment. But I think Zeus said it last stream. This is like the best screen they've ever made. It's like the perfect middle ground. It's not an OLED, but I don't think it needs to be.
No, and it's the same LTPS display that you find in. It's 120 hertz, and you find it in other handhelds as well that they've made. The Slide was one, and then there was one other, the 477M.
Yep.
And then now the
477V.
Yeah, I don't know how that's gonna feel.
That's an all glass front too. Isn't that crazy?
It is.
That is going to be like the biggest slab of glass yet.
Here's the thing that's going to make that weird, not to get off topic, but like the glass obviously adds a good deal of weight, right? Like a lot, would you say? And when you're going to hold a handheld like this, I feel like the weight would be bad.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't want to like preemptively hate on it because it might be awesome. But that'd be like the one time where I feel like, having it where you're going to hold it kind of like this, it's not an issue. But with the vertical, I don't know.
Yeah, we'll have to see. And Todd, that we're probably going to get units in-house for all the channels here within the next few weeks, knowing their schedule over there.
Yeah, I actually just finally got this guy in because it got stuck in customs forever. So hopefully...
Oh, you got the RGDS? What are your thoughts?
I don't want to go on for an hour. Here's my thoughts.
We don't recommend it right now.
Okay,
Gamma, you see Gamma's releasing a reviewer build tonight of Gamma OS to sort of start alpha testing.
I'm going to start messing with that. I got mine on the charger for that.
He fixed sleep. He fixed the issue with the delay, the desync delay, and some other stuff too. Like he's going to town.
I'll just say this for those on the fence. This cost roughly $30 to $40 more.
And for those listening to the show, this is a Nintendo DSi XL.
Yeah, let me turn off the volume so we don't get a copyright strike here.
Hey, I got the same colorway, man.
Mine has, unfortunately, it's got a little boo-boo on the screen, if you can see it here.
Oh, no.
But the resistive touch and the fact that these are dual IPS screens, so they have fantastic... If you don't have an old, worn-out one, the brightness and colors and everything on this are still so good that I don't feel like you need to, like, jump for the RGDS. It's not doing anything that you can't go do better for reasonably, around the same price.
Yeah, and there's Gamma OS coming out for Zoo's Cats apparently as well.
Oh, goodness.
It's fixed a lot of problems. But people aren't wrong. The RGDS is a failure, but I'm looking forward to your thoughts as you go testing it more. And I still am having fun with it, and I like it, even though I can't recommend it, and it's awful in so many ways that everyone... is correct in what they've said with it so far. I can't disagree with any of those opinions.
It
and
has
yet
the same. It has
it's-
the same issue most like Anbernic Android devices have, where if you're in a game, then it's
Yeah.
great. But it's every bit of the experience of getting to that game and getting out of that game. Just like the Anbernic Android jank is just staining all over it. But it is
And-
beautiful.
and
I
it
got the
doesn't-
same color.
And because the stock OS doesn't have true sleep, of course it's dead right now.
Yeah.
Of course.
You know,
And it gets,
it's like
does yours
charged me.
get really, really warm on the right side of the control pad?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
I
That was
got,
the other big turnoff for
we
me.
got all the issues. The only issue I don't have that a few other people saw was some light bleed on the screens. Derek from Derek Base
Derek?
Derek's. Yeah, Base Derek was showing that his unit had that.
I have it
And
on my top screen, I think on like the top right corner, and I feel like if I just like
that hasn't been common though, right?
Yeah.
It's just been it's been some one-offs. I don't know.
well, these are pre-production units. I mean, we do have
Yeah,
to keep
but
that in mind, but
We can't say that though because the last few times they're like, oh, it's pre-production, and then the problems they're like, oh, we're gonna fix them for batch one, and then batch one comes out, and they all totally have the problem, whatever it is.
You remember that's the RG cube. That's
Oh yeah, the
best.
cube and the light bleed gate and all that.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I'd say if you're gonna get this, wait a couple batches and also wait for Gamma OS to be a public release, and then wait for reviewers to actually see if that's good or not, and let you all know. Then we'll talk. But this is one we said we might be good in 6 months, but it's not making this list by any stretch.
who knows?
Absolutely.
It'll
not.
probably be my giveaway for next Christmas's giveaway.
Most
If it's
likely here too.
fixed by then.
Oh,
Yeah.
I did want to show one really cool handheld before I go.
Show it.
This is a little obscure.
Man, that's a
My
cool
wife-
room.
Thank you. My wife found this at the thrift store yesterday. It's a handheld pinball
Say
table.
what?
Oh, that's
Man, the
It's about-
ergonomics don't seem great, but I mean, look at that.
You hear how loud that is?
I guess Andrew is trying to kiss Zoo.
Oh no. All right, guys, that's my time. I'm getting the death stare. So thank you guys so much. Sorry for interrupting.
No, interrupt any time. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
And yeah, awesome to hear from you.
All right, bye.
All right, talk later. Thank you, Todd.
yeah. You know what? He loves the 476H enough that he needed to like show up
It
and
is-
yell about it.
Like I've been saying, it is the best 4x3 in its price bracket for sure. It's just good. Yeah, 4x3 horizontal, that is. Yeah. Now, I know Andrew and others say the 477M, but we're not there yet because that's more money. It's got a Dimensity 8300, so hold the phone. Okay.
Just one quick recommendation for me personally in this price range is right there. It's not a 2025 device, but if you scroll down to like my personal pick in here,
Fans pick. Oh, the RP4.
the RP4 Pro, I should have said Pro in there, but is still for sale on Retroid's website for $149. And considering it's got the same D1100 that's in the other RP Flip 2, it's still a really good value for that price.
Yeah.
I've still got my light blue model. And honestly, like if you wanted a Mangmi Air X for PSP,
Mm-hmm.
you could spend a little bit of extra money for something like this and you get way more than just PSP.
You do, and I love the color. I never caught on to the RP4. You know that?
Really?
I try. Hey, I mean, I reviewed it well because objectively, I agree with you. It's great. I agree with the community and their take in the years past as well. But it's cool that you can still buy it. But the screen is where it gets me. I don't like the screen very much. Every unit of RP4 I had this kind of funny tint on the screen that was either, I think it was kind of reddish or greenish. I think it was more greenish, the units I had. And so I bought one later on to see, like, am I crazy? And then, yeah, that had it too. So I don't know if I don't know. I never vibed with the RP4. Yeah. I got to have a good screen. I don't think the screen's as good as obviously the OLED models, but also just like I like the Mangmi screen more than the RP4. Is that weird?
I don't think it's weird. It's a little bit larger. It's a full 1080p. Whereas this is 1336 by 760 something on an iPhone 7 screen. But it's still a good screen, just maybe not the best anymore. And Nate's trying to ruin my life by
Are they sold out?
telling me the RP4 Pro might have been sold out now.
No.
There's Andrew, 768. That's the number I was looking for.
768, yeah.
Um,
Okay.
There's some
RP4,
people.
yeah. People go on and on about it on the subreddit. People adore their RP4. The people who have it still adore it, and they might not even upgrade to the 5, is what I keep seeing.
So in my opinion, I'm a little bit weird in the fact that I actually think the RP4 is more comfortable to me than the RP5.
Yeah, and it does have a touchscreen there, Kyle, or Kyless Caster.
Kylus.
And also, Rad Fordra, thank you for your super chat, by the way. And luckily, it wasn't rigged because the 476H
Wasn't
Did-
here.
it wins.
Let me see. Just so that I can show what I'm talking about at least.
The D1100 sold out. Is the D900 available, Nate?
The D900 seems to still be in stock over on their website.
Oh man, I can't. Okay, so you're saving $10 on the D900, but you're losing a decent amount of performance that it's tough to recommend. But if it's all that you can buy and you want this form factor, sure.
There
But
it is.
My recommend anyways would be spend a little bit more money and get yourself either an RP Mini, an RP5, or the Flip, like any of those OLED screen models.
Yeah, I
The
think
screen just, if you have the option for an OLED screen, it really does add a lot to the experience, in my opinion.
and I agree. It definitely does, but I'm also an ergonomics first kind of guy. And for me, the RP5 just isn't quite there.
And then Netflix foreign saying none of these Chinese handhelds seem to have the RAM problem. Like the pricing problem, you mean? Stubbs, have Anbernic or Retro announced the prices will go up because of RAM? Not as of yet. Not in this sector. Not in these handhelds. You might start to see that, and we are seeing that already, actually, for the Windows handhelds, the high-end, the PC handhelds, anything that uses that actual PC RAM, desktop RAM, laptop RAM, those form factors. Have you seen the prices for that? Oh my God. I looked just for even Best Buy, who typically is the last to upcharge people unless it's a private seller on their marketplace. But their prices for their in-store RAM, they jumped them up. They've jumped in the bandwagon too. They're like, sorry, now we have a 10x upcharge. I'm like, what? Because I went on and tried to buy a couple sticks just almost because of FOMO. I'm like, well, will the prices come back down? Are we in a bubble? Of course we are. When will it burst? Because the AI, it's their fault. We don't know. Get your RAM while you can. Get it cheap. And what's smarter to me, what I'm thinking about is buy pre-builds, buy pre-built computers, minis, before their prices go up if you need one. The MSI, or not MSI, the Minix mini PC I reviewed on Monday, the EU715, awesome for its price, if it's still on sale anyways, for around $600. And there's a number of them. Boss Game makes them. There's a lot of these cheaper end ones that still come with like 16 gigs or 32 gigs of RAM in them. It's like you can harvest that even and put it somewhere else. But I'm sure they're going to catch on. And yes, we're going to see prices go up soon enough in everything. And even eventually, you're probably right, Netflix, that we might see it hit our little handhelds, our Androids, and our Linuxes. Linux.
So I do want to make the quick point that DDR5 is currently the one that's the most impacted by these increases. DDR4 has seen some increases, but not nearly as bad, especially if you're staying under 16 gigs. DDR3 is basically not going to be affected until it's a last resort. So a lot of those Linux handhelds might not see an increase like some of the other devices. But also, I'm just saying what I've seen so far. We'll have to see where it goes.
And Selfish is saying, he's seeing that they're buying up mobile RAM, so we're going to see handheld prices go up. Yeah, I do agree eventually it makes sense. Right now, no, we have not, to answer your question directly, we have not heard anything from Retroid or Anbernic say any kind of statement from any of the companies right now The only company that really reaches out to us ahead of time to announce price upcharges that we've had actually is Go Game Geek. They are a reseller, and they reached out ahead of time, like, hey, we need to raise our prices. And I think Mech DIY said that too, actually. Yeah, a couple of the resellers. Like, hey, we got to raise our prices. Here's why. Tariffs, blah, blah. Cool. Let us know. Brands, Retroid, if you're going to raise prices, yeah, give people a heads up so that if they need to buy something, do it before that. Don't quietly shadow drop price updates on us. Ban.
I don't know why I'm here again.
Well, I like hearing from you, for one. But what is the next thing?
The next price category is the 150 to 200. And admittedly, this one is mostly Retroid again. The RP Mini V2 and the RP Flip 2 are both your top choices in this category, which, is that really a surprise to anyone?
No.
No.
So the Mini and the Flip 2, right?
Yep.
Yep.
And
Eight.
specifically the Mini V2, as the Mini V1 was last year's.
Yeah, no mortgage screens here.
No mortgage screen at all.
Yeah.
And personally, I agreed. If you're spending $150 to about $200, just get an 865 handheld. At this point, it's going to have
Snapdragon 865, which isn't in this, but my firmware update's done. But it is in this.
My personal favorite thing about the 865 is its ability to dual boot with Rocknix or Batocera now. So you can have your Android and you can have your Linux handheld all in just one device.
Love it. You can have both. It goes both ways.
You can have your cake and you can eat it too.
You can eat your cake. Yeah, I love my... What are you going to eat?
I can eat cake too.
I love cake. Yeah, I'm there with you. Flip 2 is my favorite Android handheld. I think of this year. I'm still with that. I know we've had the Thor and everything come out, but man, there's something about this. I've taken it on the most trips. I've used it the most. I've beaten the most games on this. While ergonomics aren't amazing for what it is, they are better than the Thor for me. And yeah, I really, really like the Flip 2. It's fun to mess around with WinLater on it as well, and Game Hub and all that, as well as just play all of your retro games. I love playing PS2 on here especially. Really enjoy what you can do with this. And agreed, yeah, 865, man, you can't go wrong.
No. And I do want to point out the D1100 RP Flip 2, while not like quite as good in terms of compatibility, is still really close in terms of performance.
Yeah, exactly. And don't count out the RP5 proper as well, you know.
Yes, but that one won handheld of the year last year.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't count.
I know it doesn't count, but I'm just saying don't forget about it.
Absolutely.
It's still here. And it's still a good value for what it is, even though the G2 is quickly overtaking, I feel like, with a lot of people right now.
Yeah. So what is it? I'm seeing this message that we just got.
Yeah. So Dawson's asking, pretend I'm 5. What's the advantage for you guys with Android and with Linux? Okay, to be controversial, I mean, Linux classically, maybe it's an old wives' tale. I think numbers can prove it, though, is that there's less latency, less input delay, just with the nature of Linux. Is that a correct statement?
I'd say it's a correct statement.
Do I need to charge this?
I think you do.
Oh, no.
My personal stance on Linux is that it's a much easier setup process. There's less bloat. There's less going on. So if you want to just turn something on and like your emulators are pre-set up, Linux is usually going to be your choice. But if you want something that you can like fully customize to your heart's content, you can put on your own games, you can put on your own emulators. Android is going to be the better option.
Yes. It's better performing emulators and just complete choice to do whatever you want with the system. It's way more, it's more for your tinkerers and your people who are very tech savvy, I would say. I always recommend Linux handhelds over Android handhelds for casual, gamers and for like friends and relatives and things, I will usually always send them home with a Linux handheld. You can boot up and just play your games. Maybe you have to load on some games in a BIOS and all that, but it's just easier for people to use. And when they're ready to step up to the more advanced level, then I'll recommend, if you want to make full use of the chip and the technology, go with an Android handheld. You can just do so much with it.
But really, it just comes down to preference at the end of the day and what you're looking for.
Yeah. Yep. And also to H3Y Byron, you talked me into the Thor. I finally bought an expensive handheld. Did I make the right choice? People love their Thor. I love my Thor. And with a grip, that solves the ergonomics issue. I still prefer the Flip 2, even though it's less powerful, mainly because I'm learning. I appreciate the 3DS, and I enjoy the 3DS for what it is and its game library more and more all the time, actually, and DS. But my preference is usually a focused experience, and one screen focuses me in better to the whole game experience. Even though, you can use that second screen for multitasking and having like a game FAQs guide, which is how I tend to use my Thor, especially if I'm playing a harder game. That's the handheld to pick up because I can do that. But I can just as easily pull it up on my phone or a laptop or whatever, and I like having that focused experience. So that's just me. But the Thor is freaking amazing, and it deserves all the hype and praise that it's getting right now. And I got my purple unit showing up tomorrow, so I'm really excited for that. I got the black right now, nice clean OLED.
Smudge machine.
Smudge machine, yeah. But no, you made the right choice, so I don't feel bad there.
Which, speaking of the right choice, it also happens to be the primary choice in the next category.
So let's go. Let's go on
Sorry,
to the next. Let's know.
I saw the
Let it flow.
transition.
Yeah,
I had to take it.
it's like you've had experience on this podcast before.
No, I haven't. I haven't been here that long.
Been here a while.
But really, speaking in the $200 to $300 price range.
Let me make this a little easier to see, everybody. So the Mini as well. So we talked about the Mini. I'll offer my 2 cents on the Mini. I never quite vibed with the Mini. Just it's a little too small for my old eyeballs for Android. Android on a small screen can be tough if you wear glasses and as you're getting older. So I will preference usually having the bigger screen if I have the option for around the same price point. And that's just me. You do get portability with the Mini. And our friend Jim Gray, it's like his favorite Android handheld. The buttons are a little clacky and all that. But for Mini, same Snapdragon 865. For Mini, it is just the Mini is a great choice.
I was going to say, take your time.
And I can't say anything against that because, it's just not my personal preference because I'll take bigger screens. That's all. Okay.
But yeah, touching into the $200 to $300 price tag.
2 to 3.
There
we go.
Technically, like, just barely, the Thor comes in on top with its $299 price tag. Which, we've already talked about the Thor to death. It's a really good handheld. To me, it's good if you can get past the ergonomics, but for almost everybody out there, this is probably going to be the handheld that most people should get, in my opinion.
Because it's offers the most functionality. You can do anything with it. With that Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 power, you can just play whatever you want. That as long as it's working with Android and it has compatibility with Android, it will probably play it because this chipset has the most compatibility. You get drivers, you get Linux from Rocknix. Well, Rocknix isn't on the Thor yet, but on that chipset, I'm sure it will soon enough, hopefully. But you saw with their portal and all that. So just, you can do so much with the Thor. Add some accessories, fix your ergonomics, if that's your thing. A lot of people are saying, you know what? No, I'm good. I'm good with it as it is. It's more pocketable. I don't want to carry a grip around, and it works for me. So it all depends kind of how your hands are, I guess.
Yeah, my hands are just broken for it.
Mine aren't broken, but I don't use it quite as long as I use the Flip for gaming sessions. That's where I'm at with it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna pick up the Flip 2 more than anything. A Thor Odin 3 sized would be awesome. I mean, yeah, it would be. It would also be a lot more expensive.
I have breaking news from New York.
Da 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 da. Wait, that's not the.
Yeah, so we gotta. This is tough, everybody.
Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da.
Looping.
It's,
We need producer Sony back.
when does the loop stop?
Sorry. Anyways, where did I put that? So apparently Andrew tripped and fell in the hotel room watching the podcast, I guess. What happened here, Andrew?
I think he's just tripping and falling.
Are you okay?
You know, I don't think he
Did you-
looks okay.
Did you burst a blood vessel? That'll make 3 of us because Zoo did it this year. Now I've done it. So these things happen in 3s.
Oh no.
Andrew walked 15 miles.
Oh,
And
that's
I
not
would
too
walk-
bad. You
And I would walk 500 miles to be with you. Okay. That was good.
That was
What's-
bad.
Well, all right.
The
that's- What's the happening?
the runner up in the $200 to $300 price tag is the Anbernic RG477M.
There you go,
Which-
Andrew.
Andrew's gonna like that one a lot more because he can at least play Hot Lap League 100 times.
Plus the best colors on screen, personally.
Oh yeah, so I like the bronze, but I also noticed it smudges a bit more than the silver.
It does. Yeah, I gotta charge it. But there
Are
it is.
all of your handhelds dead?
No, so tomorrow is my monthly charge day. No, Saturday is. So I have a day every month where I will plug everything in. I have a 48 port, like multi-charger station monstrosity with cords going everywhere that I try to plug them all in. And I have to do, I think, 2 rounds of, because I have 80 handhelds left right now after the giveaway and everything. And I put like 30 some in there. And so, yeah, I have 80 left, so I can do it in like 2 sessions throughout the day. And I'll only charge them, to 40%, 50% at most, just to keep the batteries healthy. You don't have to do that, everybody, but at least every 6 months or more, I would, just to keep your devices happy.
You know what, honestly, that's fair enough. I just kind of like grab a random batch of handhelds and just go, all right, you're charging a little bit today. And then I put them back and then go find another group of them the next week. Works for me so far. He does. He needs help. Everyone,
Yeah.
go subscribe to our Patreon so he can afford a school cart that he can put all of his handhelds in.
A Chrome
A
cart?
Chromebook cart.
I need a Chromebook cart.
Yes, if we get enough people supporting us, we can buy Stubbs a Chromebook cart.
Man, those guys are working hard over there. Their legs are numb. I don't know what they're doing.
It was
Dawson,
a long walk to the corn dog stand.
These are pretty low charge. So I use the lower charge. I don't know, 2.4 amps or something like that. I don't give them a lot of juice. I just do a nice slower trickle charge and just enough to keep the batteries happy.
Yeah.
I don't want to charge them to 100 because they're going to sit with the full battery over time. It's just not good for it.
That would worry me too over time.
Yeah, and you definitely don't want to leave it plugged in for so long to where you get an explosion.
That's
Now-
a no from me.
The technology should be able to take care of that and, not have that happen. But some of these handhelds don't quite have the latest, greatest standards in that regard. So just be careful. Use lower wattages. All that. What else we got, man?
Well, we can take a step up to the I don't know what's next. $300 to $500 price range.
Well, let's do it. And by the way, too, yeah, I love the 477M. A nicer metal handheld, but this is one I wish wasn't metal. This is one I think that's too heavy, my opinion. D8300, though, you can do whatever you want with that.
this is one that I kind of wish they'd swapped the bodies with the 476H.
That's what it needed, yeah.
The-
So your pick is a Conquer Pocket Fit?
I said, if you can wait for things to ship, either a Pocket Fit or a Retroid Pocket 6 in this price range.
You're talking
you-
in the
2 to 300.
to 2 to 300. Okay.
Because the 8 Gen 3 is, it's already showing to be pretty good so far. And RP6 is basically, if you wanted an Odin 2 Mini but didn't like the screen, here you go.
The G3 Gen 3 though, right?
In the Pocket Fit, yeah.
G3 Gen 3 Pocket Fit. Pocket 6 was
The G2.
the
The 8 Gen 2.
8 Gen 2.
So, you can get something with a little bit more power, a little bit larger screen, something that's about as powerful as the Thor, but more like an Odin 2 Mini. Or if you really don't want to wait and you need something like right now, the G2 is
G2.
not a bad option.
Yeah. Yeah. Agreed. The G2's been great.
Oh, yeah.
I still, after testing it now for, I don't know, about a month or so, no real gotchas on this. And I love it when I can say that. It's not perfect as far as the handheld design goes. It still, in my mind, lacks a little bit in its ergonomics. It's the same body as the RP5 in that sense. But you can add on a grip there and all that. So
Oh, yeah.
it's good. So 3 to 500. All right.
Yeah, we've gone from just $100 to like a whole $200 to pick from. And the top choice in this range was actually the Odin 2 Portal.
Yes, I am hearing that from so many people in our streams every week. And when we talk about different handhelds, so often it's like, why don't you just stick with your Portal? Why not just get the Portal? Get the Portal, get the Portal. Portal, you get a 7-inch 7-inch OLED display, and you get that nice big screen and good sounding speakers. The buttons are very quality. The D-pad, the joysticks, you can swap the joysticks. The shoulder buttons are great. They feel really nice. And again, as usual, when it comes to me, is I don't love the ergonomics of it. So I use the grip on this one as well.
Yeah.
But I agree with people. I mean, it's awesome. 8 Gen 2 in there. Do whatever you want. Throw Linux on there.
With how everyone has been talking about the Portal recently, it makes me want to go back and like find one again. Just to like give it another shot in the dark, see how it is. My initial experience with it originally wasn't the most positive, but
We got that janky prototype unit in-house initially. Oh, Rob had that first.
I think Andrew has that one right now.
Does Andrew have that now? It wasn't quite done, and that wasn't one of those like, oh, we're about to ship this prototypes. That was like we haven't quite put the whole handheld together yet prototype.
Yeah.
So we had that to go off of it first, and we had to sort of imagine what the finished product was. But then when it finished, I was like, oh, this is good, man. You know, I in the end had such a hard time picking between that and the Pocket Evo from ayaneo, and I went back and forth between them all year long this year. And I finally let go of my Evo, and I think the Portal's the winner of those two.
Oh, yeah.
I agree with the community.
Yeah, I'm going to say I agree with the community as well, at least for this price range.
Mm-hmm.
And I think this is probably going to be one of those good choices to pick up. Unlike the runner-up in this price category.
Well, I'm excited to see what that is.
Oh, no.
And I know it's the Win 600 already. You know, I know. Also, I think the Indigo Portal is still the best color. Personally, it's just fun. It's just fun.
How do I put my dibs on that?
But this can do spreadsheets. So many spreadsheets.
Yeah, but can't the Odin 2 Portal?
Technically, you know, back in the day, early Odin days, there was all this hullabaloo and hype around running Windows on your Odin. And you can do that. There are ways to do this. So yes, you could get true Excel spreadsheets on your Odin Portal if you wanted.
But do you?
No, I don't do that personally. What is the next?
For some reason, people voted for the
What?
ayaneo
What?
Flip
What?
1S DS. The Pocket DS. It's supposed to be a Pocket DS.
I quit.
Yeah, that's I I let him walk away so I can say that I'm not going to talk about this one yet, because if Andrew hasn't gotten his yet, it's not a real handheld, and you guys shouldn't have voted for it. This is... Oh, he's got the shame drum. I'll let him stew on this.
This is the djembe of disappointment, and I don't agree with that take.
I don't either.
Not at all. How did it win? What has happened here, Ban? Did you rig this? Who rigged this?
I personally say...
Was it Russ?
No. I personally think it's just down to people being hyped over clamshells this year.
They got that clam fever, huh?
It's a clam fever. People want it.
I know it well.
I think it's a bad choice, especially when you consider that people like Andrew haven't even gotten theirs yet.
Love you too, Derek.
Yeah, I don't agree that this one should have made it as far as it did. And personally, in the $300 to $500 like price range, I think it's better to take like a Pocket Fit or a Thor and pay for the extra RAM and storage, or rather than getting a base model handheld in this price range.
Don't buy this.
Don't buy this one.
I used this one, the 1S, as various reviewers would bring it to these trade shows and things. They'd let me play with it, and I played it on a little while, and I was like, okay, I get it. It's cool. You can do 3DS on here, but man, for that price point, and what else you can get instead, like you're saying, Ban, man, I just think there's better. It's not a bad handheld by any means, though.
There's just better options.
It's not the go-to for me. And you're talking about, Windows on there too, which is crazy.
No, this is the Pocket DS, so it's the Android one.
The Android one. Oh, right. Wait. I saw the ayaneo Flip 1S DS.
Stubbs, did you edit my article again?
No, I didn't change that. That's how it always has been.
I don't agree.
And I was wondering that myself when I was editing your article today, which I don't normally edit articles on our website. Usually Andrew is, but filling in for him today. And I also was wondering, I was going to ask you about that. You meant the Pocket DS that's in the picture.
Yeah, it's supposed
to be. That makes way more sense, man. That's why I was so upset. I'm kind of stoked on the Pocket DS. I'm still my order hasn't shipped, and I want to know where the hell it is, Arthur, where my Pocket DS at? I want to play with it. But yeah, I can't recommend it anyways, as your article was trying to say, I assume, because you won't get it. When will you get it? I don't know. Will you get it? Not sure.
Maybe.
Unclear.
Maybe not.
Problems. It is a problem. You spend that much money, you want to get the handheld, and you want to use the handheld and play on the handheld, plus clamshell.
Right now, I think the $300 to $500 price point is
buy a Steam Deck.
Pretty dead outside of like Steam Decks or like buying a Legion Go S on sale. Oh no! How many Legion Go S's did you buy?
I have this one. I ended up, so I got the the base model, the Z2 Go, and the Z1E, and I went back and forth, and I ended up with the Z1E. There was that Black Friday deal at Best Buy, and got this open box. All things considered, this came in at like $390 or something. I don't know.
So you're saying that when
cheap.
I buy it
Cheapy,
from
cheapy,
you,
cheapy.
I can give you about $325 for it?
Yeah, give me $3. We'll talk.
Oh yeah, I'll send you $3.
I don't know if I want to get rid of it though. IPS screen and all that. And the Leg 2 is in stock right now at Best Buy somehow still for like the last many hours. Oh yeah, it's in stock. You don't need that. It's $1,000 and over. But look at this. What is this called? Who makes this grip? Not Satisfy.
Is it the mechanism grip? Or
no, it's
the
a cheapo
brand.
Grip.
Oh, it's not.
No, it's like a $20 grip, but it totally works and it's great. I like it. Kind of a flimsy kickstand, but it feels really good. These are all over Amazon. Multiple brands make them.
Fair enough.
But I recommend it. Pretty good. Pretty good.
But unfortunately, now that is not a $300 to $500 handheld now that Black Friday's over.
No. Sadly, no, sir.
Instead, it is a what? I think it's now like $650 again.
Yeah. I'm
So-
still sad about the Pocket DS. Now I just want my order. And I'm never, so when I was talking earlier, I was talking about the Flip 1 SDS. That's when I've used it. I have not used the Pocket DS yet, so we'll have to fix this article.
Oh,
and I
joke's
should've
on you.
caught
It's
that.
already been fixed.
Oh, thank you.
If
For
you
the
refresh
G3,
the page, it'll change.
I'm going to refresh it.
Good. I want to see this.
Oh, ayaneo Pocket DS. I wonder if you have any comments down there that are like, hey, you got why?
Yep.
Here you go. Think you meant the Pocket is not 1S Flip.
Well,
Thank you,
now
Jason Tran.
that comment is incorrect because it
Wrong.
says
It's
pocket.
right. All capitals. Wrong.
How do you make like the buzzer sound effect in text?
I'm going to do it as Zoo. Zoo is who I have to channel when I want to say angry things.
Well, honestly,
Zoo,
that's fair enough.
Retro Handhelds.gg. This is impersonation. This is maybe illegal in some states. Not sure.
It don't cost nothing to be kind.
Wrong. We fixed it. Thank you. People are going to know that's not Zoo now.
Just get a Steam Deck. That's what the other comment was.
Of course. Oh, it matched up to Zoo's picture. I really
That's
did
because-
impersonate him.
That's because if
That's all. Wait. People can just put things in as me, and then impersonate all of us as commenters.
So
this is horrible.
I think you probably shouldn't have put that on stream.
Probably
We're
shouldn't
gonna
have.
I think
This is another moment we're gonna have to edit out later.
Sony, cut this out.
Cut this out. Well, Stubbs, you cut this out because I'm the one doing all the production this week. Sony, I hope you're having a good time in Japan, though.
It's true.
But for all of you out there who are on the live stream, please look into my straw.
Look
Look
into
at the straw. Look at it. We're
Look
gonna
at-
do a little cute little just.
Hey, welcome back, guys. We're moving. We moved on to the $500 handhelds. Like,
Whoa,
whoa,
that's crazy.
that is crazy, actually. Wait, that's not the handhelds.
Oops. What else we got here? Hold on.
It's just my thoughts of saying just upgrade the RAM and storage from something cheaper and move
What
on.
do you? So I didn't. I couldn't figure out what you meant by this. So you're saying upgrade the RAM and storage, like buy a cheaper SKU and then just upgrade its RAM and storage to be a nicer version of that SKU?
Yeah, so like if you're buying the $299 Thor, spend the extra $50 and get the Thor Pro. If you're
Fair.
buying a Conquer Pocket Fit, just spend the extra, get the like 16 gig, 512 gig model instead. Because a lot of the things, like especially in Android handhelds, a lot of what you're paying for between $300 and $500 is the same as something in the neighborhood of the $200 to $300 price range.
Yeah, which is fair, and I do not disagree with that. Rob
don't-
likes the One X Sugar. He says it's handheld of the year.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. If you go onto the 1X Player website, the 1X Sugar, if you want a refurbished version, is $399.
But that means showing the One X Sugar on screen.
And we're not gonna do that.
We'll do it.
Oh,
It looks kind of cute.
Well, that's the normal priced one, not the refurbished one.
All right, refurbed right here. I did play with the 1X Player G1. I actually have a YouTube short I haven't published, and it's sitting in an editor somewhere. But I did play with that for a few days, the G1, and that was pretty cool. It gets hot, and it's ridiculous, but it has an HX370 in it, and it is pretty cool. And it's a clamshell, but it's not dual screen. But the Sugar, definitely don't get the Sugar unless you really love tinkering. It has the power under the hood, but the ergonomics and just the experience and the user experience more than anything is just really tough. to recommend.
I also want to point out that some people have felt that in the past that a refurbished unit was literally just that's how the 1X sugar makes me feel. The refurbished units, some people noted they might just be new units that have had the boxes opened.
And that's, I mean, they're half price at $400. I mean, it's not impulse buy range, but it's like, okay, maybe you want to tinker with this a bit. But trust me, when I say, you know,
Don't.
you don't.
You don't.
You don't.
Yeah.
I played with that thing. That thing came into my house this year, and I quickly got it out of my house.
I wouldn't let that in my house.
Said, no, thank you, Russ. He really was trying to say, you'll love it. You'll love it. It's my favorite handheld of my life. He didn't say that. And now I think Team Retro has it. So good on you.
Good luck.
Good luck. I couldn't review it. Can you?
I don't think Team Retro is going to review it either.
It's sold out anyways, so you can't have it, and you don't need it, and you don't want it.
But you know what you could have?
What?
You could have one of the $500 to $1,000 handhelds that got voted for at least more than anything else right now.
Mm-hmm.
And believe it or not, the winner in that price range so far...
Wait.
Waiting.
Ba-ba-bum. 500 to 1,000?
He's looking away. He's trying to find it. Yes. The Xbox Ally X.
The Asus ROG Xbox Ally X.
The absolute mouthful of a name.
If you want a mouthful, if you want something big like this, you can say the title. I also got the exact same kickstand case. You don't need it. It has great grips as it is, but I was trying it out.
I mean, I've got the base model Xbox Ally, but I don't think I'd phrase it the same way you did.
No?
No.
All right. You're lost.
I do think that having the Z2 Extreme chip in the Xbox Ally X was the right choice because you at least get all of that power for less than what the Legion Go 2 cost.
JSOX makes a nice case that isn't $70.
I got this case
Look at
that
this.
Rob recommended for $20.
What do you got?
I don't remember what it's
Oh,
called.
I got that one too. The white one, right? To match the white.
Did your
base model?
smell? Did your smell out of the box?
Dude, my nostrils are all messed up after that fish smell that was happening in my walls from the electric issue this year.
So it just all smells like a fish now.
No, it's fixed now.
Okay.
But I have nose trauma, like PTSD for your nose. It's always, I can't smell anything else, at least the rest of this year. But yeah, I agree that ergonomics, and I love the freaking base model. It's underpowered. You can get a Steam Deck instead. Don't buy this. And yet, I love it. It's just pick up and play. It's easy. The full screen experience, in my mind, I'm having fun with it. I like it. But it's underpowered. It's not great. It's better with Batocera.
Yes. Well, not Batocera, Bazite.
Or sorry, Bazite. Yes. And it's got to be the most comfortable Windows handheld I've ever used with some awesome speakers. Finally, this beats the MSI Claw speakers, which has taken a lot to admit that to myself. A lot. Ban?
The speakers are honestly really good. Like, I currently have an MSI Claw as well as
Yeah, you do.
the Ally, and it does sound better despite what everyone else was going on about with the MSI Claw.
And you can still get a Claw at Best Buy. They're on sale for around the $500 price point. I probably wouldn't recommend this at this point. Maybe 6 months ago, yeah. As much as I love the Claw, and for people who watch the channel regularly, I love the Claw. The Xbox Allies have overtaken it for me now.
Yeah. But you know what overtook the base model Xbox Ally?
The $1,000 model, because it has a Z2E in it.
That, but also the runner-up in this price category, the Lenovo Legion Go S.
Yeah, we were just talking about that.
And the one thing that I've mentioned that I don't know if a lot of people have mentioned as well,
What?
while yes, the chip in the Ally is about the same performance as a Steam Deck, the Legion Go S has been regularly cheaper and performs better than the Z2A.
The Z2A, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Z2A,
So if the Legion Go S and the Xbox Ally Non-X are the same price, if the ergonomics of both are fine, this is just a better buy.
yeah. Yep. It's funny because, again, sound quality, audio is such a big thing for me in these handhelds. It's one of the things I always make sure to talk about. And in the Legion Go S is some of the worst sound in a Windows handheld, absolutely. But man, it is comfortable. The screen is awesome. It feels great in the hands. The buttons all feel good. It does what it needs to do, and it doesn't have anything extra and fancy and crazy. You know, even with the Leg 2 and the Legion Go 1, you know, both of those handhelds, so many features, so many buttons. There's buttons everywhere. It becomes a mouse. You know, you can use it to drive to school. Like, it's so many different things you could do with that thing. You don't use it to drive to school. It's not a car yet. But it is overcomplicated, those handhelds. The Go S is nice. It's simple, and it just does what it does, especially the Steam Deck or the SteamOS variant. Boot it up, load on some games from your library, and have the time of your life. Why not? You earned it. You work hard. You work hard and hard and hard, and you just want a game at the end of the day. Go up on the couch, get yourself a handheld, maybe get yourself a freaking pillow from Lulu Look or Mechanism, but Lulu Look I like better. Oh, correction, just tangent. Correction, by the way, on what I said on the podcast Monday when I was showing off how it works. There's multiple clips with this that I didn't realize right away. So, like, there's a form-fitted clip for the Switch 2. This is the Switch 2 version. There's a Steam Deck version. And then they also have, you know, clips for each of those. And then in each of them comes a universal clip that'll do your phone, tablets, what have you. Some handhelds will fit if they have enough clearance for this. Oh, got one of my dog hairs on there. That's what happens when I take things into the bedroom. The doggo sleeps in there. I try to keep him out of there. Anyways, and you got a nice place for snacks and drinks and all that, and it felt good on them. I like this. Sadly, it won't fit this. Lulu Look, I'm a fan. Please make other sizes. Make one for the Legion Go S and the others. Let's talk. Sorry, I had a moment. Ban, I popped my other eye blood vessel.
Yeah, it sure did sound like it.
How you doing?
I could have been better if I didn't have to hear that.
It didn't really happen. I was being a big silly gooser.
No, I think Legion Go S is really good value for the price, especially when it's gone on those heavy sales that we saw at like Black Friday.
Yeah, and it's one that goes on sale the most of these different makers. I almost never see the newer Asus handhelds go on sale. Rarely do we see the MSI beyond the discount on the old model. They just know they don't have to put it on sale because people will buy up the stock that's there for outrageous prices.
Yeah.
They're awesome handhelds, and the 8 AI Plus is awesome.
Yeah, I think you've got one coming in again.
We'll see. Yeah, MSI is sending something anyways. I don't know. We'll see.
I hope it's a
Maybe
box
it's a new handheld.
of Lucky Charms.
No, it's going to be marketing swag. I'm pretty sure, but they always send good stuff. We got the Lucky the Red Dragon, nice and soft stuffy. Oh, speaking of stuffies, and I know we're going to talk about like other tech we like a little bit before we get out of here, but I got to say, for $16 at Walmart today, I picked up Astrobot. I don't think it's the official licensed one, but it looks damn close, and it has like the little antenna and the cape on the back. And my kids are like, "Please, can I have this? Can I have this, Dad?" And I said, "No, Dad's taking this to the podcast studio." And they were both upset, and they both asked for it for Christmas. So Walmart, could you believe that? $16. Also, another tangent. Walmart, the new PS5 controller, the V3 or whatever, that has the better battery life finally came out today or recently, and this is on sale at Walmart as well. They also, I think, have it on Amazon. But yeah, this blue color in particular in the new PS5 Pro controllers, I guess, have the better battery life. And I love the DualShock 5. It is awesome to use. I don't use it with anything but the PS5 because you get full use of all of your features, rumble, and all that. Yeah, I've never really talked about the DualShock on here before, so thought I'd throw in my thought.
Hey, you know what? Honestly, fair enough.
Looping back around, ADHD moment over. Looping back around to the Legion Go S and Andrew's Fall. How is he doing right now? We'll have to catch up with him. And yeah, I think, Ban, you said it all. And I said a bunch of words as well.
You sure did say a lot of words.
I sure did say a lot of
Some
words.
of them concern me, but you did say them
I did say
regardless.
they came out of my mouth.
I'm glad it was just your mouth.
Mm-hmm. So
Yeah.
you got a Powkitty V90S there on screen, do you?
Only on screen. I currently don't have a V90S.
How
Mostly-
dare you?
Well, I mean, I don't have a Miu Mini or a Miu Flip right now.
I'll flip
either.
you, because look at this. You can flip this open. V90S, satisfying snap. Sure, great hardware. Software's coming along now. We'll have to see. Not my favorite either. I wouldn't say it's a handheld of the year by any means, but man, they finally made the true red color, candy apple red. Still upset about their first version that had this freaking coral red. Screw you, Powkitty.
I love how you just have the two to compare them now.
Oh, I'm keeping these forever.
Well,
I'm excited for this when this gets better.
you can say forever, but you mostly mean until the batteries expand.
Until the battery, yeah, don't get a V90. V90S hasn't had any battery expanding problems, but like 2 or 3 units now of my V90s, when I get them, show up with the frickin' bottom compartment just bulging out of here. And I'm like, damn it, not again. You have to put the battery in sand till you can make it down to the recyclers. Dumb. So I replaced the batteries with these nicer ones off Amazon. Plus they're bigger capacity, 1900 milliamp hours instead of whatever it was, 1000 milliamp hours.
Yeah. But there's
Shaking my head.
shaking your head.
Shaking my head, your head.
There are a lot of good handhelds that came out in 2025, like genuinely. But I think having to narrow it down like we've been doing for both this article as well as for handheld of the year has probably been the hardest part in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because we can say everything's been really nice this year, but it's been a lot harder to say this has been better than your other options.
Yeah. Yeah. And there's more to come too. You know, it's not just, this isn't the final sale. We're going to have the whole crew on here in a number of weeks, and we're going to be going over, you know, the final decision of what the handhelds of the year are and your final tallies and your final votes for this survey, because you can still fill this out. You can still change the course of these results. This is just a check-in where we're at so far.
We've still got time.
Still got time. You still got time. Still got time. Go get your friends. Get your grandma. Get your dentist. Go get the librarian. They need to get out of the library every once in a while and vote on the best handheld of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Tell your dog to vote.
Dogs don't. Well, you know, if they have a Discord account, fair enough.
Yeah?
Do they? We never got into the whole, like, we've never limited it to humans, actually. There's not in the rules.
Just let anyone in.
Just
if they
let
wanna
anyone
vote
in.
and they have a Discord account and they are in the
They
RH
are in.
Discord.
No, because
I'd
then
say
they're
that's
going to
fine.
use it to rig it to try to get more favor in the thing. So we catch that because you can see when the account was created. So don't get any ideas.
Yeah, like maybe if it's an account that was made like the day you submitted it, I'm gonna think about that
You
one.
use your little brainy poo.
Exactly.
People are talking about Evercade a lot here. I feel like they're concerned.
I don't own any Evercade. I'm sorry.
Well, it's tough. I do.
Hey, that's a nice Evercade.
Not just one.
Oh my gosh. He's got two, and he's got the Panda one.
Panda? I got this from Jack in our Discord. Yeah. I have these not because I love them, okay? These ones I have because I haven't had the time. These are not things that I review, this style of handheld normally. And I just haven't had the time to personally sit down and fully enjoy them. I have the cart that they make for this that, has the games, and I also have some carts, whatever you call this thing.
The Ever SD.
The Ever SD, yeah. It just has homebrew on it right now, but I like to support the devs who make these games, so I've been hesitant to actually put their games on here. But these things are cool, and I like what they're going for. You get the carts, you get the manuals, you get to experience what it's like to still do physical gaming. Evercade original. This has the IPS upgrade mod in it that Team Retro did, and then also you got the R, and this has that Tomb Raider trilogy remake on here, which is cool, and Duke Nukem and a bunch of other indie games that are cool. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the amount of indie games that Blaze has been able to get for the Evercade platform has honestly been pretty impressive.
Zoo's concerned.
Don't worry, Zoo. So am I.
And as you should be. Yeah, it's true. My only coping mechanism is the copious dopamine hits that you get from buying electronics online. And then you return it, and you buy it, and you return it, and you buy it. The same exact unit over and over again, just to get the thrill, just to feel alive, Zoo.
Well, Stubbs, I have a question for you then.
What's up,
If you're
man?
talking about dopamine hits from buying things online,
What you doing?
what about things that you've bought that you kept that you like? Are there any controllers this year?
Yeah, let's talk about controllers. Yeah, so I don't keep that many controllers on hand. I just keep the ones I absolutely adore. So let's see what I've kept in my box.
What's in the box?
Okay.
Oh my god, that's a large box.
Here's the controllers I kept. Oh, my entire handheld collection, most of it, except for what's on the desk right now, but most of it fits in this Target rolly wheeler.
I'm waiting.
To burst my other eye.
I'm waiting for him to drop the tote right now. Oh my gosh. Are you okay?
I'm fine. Let's look at those controllers.
Oh my gosh.
What's in the box? Pro 3. 8-bit Pro 3. Love this. It's got that PlayStation style. And then when I want the Xbox style, my favorite is still an 8-bit the Ultimate 2.
Yeah, I can see it.
Green.
Oh, I need that green one still.
And orange. I kept two of those. I'm going to probably give one away eventually. I also enjoy, from time to time, I really like the GameSir Supernova. Still use that. And honestly, I can't get rid of the freaking GameSir Tarantula. It just has this cool feature of swapping the face buttons to Xbox or Nintendo layout that's awesome. And yeah, this just feels good in the hands. I'm one-handing holding this.
Put it down, Stubbs. You're going to break your wrist.
Well, if I put it down, it'll sit on my other hand. I'm going to put it over here. You cool with that, chat?
I'll let him put it down, guys.
More recently, as in a few days ago, so not enough time to fully evaluate, but you got the new collab with Vitcher on the Ultimate. Was this the 2C?
Yeah,
got a
they should
green
be
one.
the 2C. You can
One's
tell.
Bluetooth only, one's 2.4 plus Bluetooth.
I was going to say you can see if it's the 2 or the 2C by looking at the top. If it has the L4 and R4 on the top, it's going to be the 2C.
2C is this one. Wait.
They're both
Aren't they-
2Cs.
No, they're both 2Cs, but one has the dongle and one doesn't.
So they have the dongle version and the Bluetooth version.
Yeah, that's right. I'm a huge fan of Xbox controllers, the Series X controllers especially. Look at this freaking thing. that hot?
Oh, that's sick.
So I got my daughter for Christmas.
And you took
freaking
it out
cool.
of the box.
Well, it's an early gift. I gave it to her yesterday. So
Okay.
She unboxed it.
Okay.
yeah, I was like, you know what? Screw it. We're playing some Goat Simulator. And I'm like, okay, Okay, fine. By the same token, this green one's pretty cool. It's on sale for $40 too, pretty much everywhere. This, the white and the black ones are all $40. This one also is on sale. Most of the things we're showing today are on sale in some way, especially the controllers. But yeah, Series X, that was from Amazon. Okay. Oldie but goodie. This is not 2025, of course, but the Steam. I'm getting stoked for the Steam machine, and I'm sure the Steam machine is going to see a real hit from those RAM prices, unfortunately. But yeah, the original Steam controller, still good. Then going over to telescopics. Of course, you got the 8-bit dough. Probably my favorite is this modified
my gosh. The thing's enormous.
Galileo G8. Look at this.
Oh.
Look at this. You could put a person in here. Look at this.
Excuse me?
You could fit a lot in this. Look at this, how wide it gets. Huh? You can put a laptop in there. Look at that.
Yeah, didn't you
could
put
a
your
Win
Z13
600
in there?
The Win 600 naturally fits without stretching it, okay?
Well, that just means
better controls now for the Win 600.
That means it's not large enough.
Yeah. What else we got? My bedazzled game, sir. It's on AliExpress for fun. Why not? It's the Thanos edition. Never getting rid of it. It's amazing. It's getting a little sketchy with all the stuff on my desk now.
How much can you put on your desk?
I don't know. X5. X5 Lite. Bluetooth in the direct plug version. Great. 8-bit dough. Old school Kishi V2 Pro.
You're just like
my favorite of all time is still the Asus Tesson. It's the most portable. It's fun. Folds like that.
But are you ever going to carry that on you?
No. Probably not. The Fox is right. Carrie's right. And if you got an iPad or something, Apple, the scuff is not terrible. We're looking at next Monday on the podcast. We're going to be unboxing their new MFI variant. GameSir.
Isn't that one already MFI? Because you can't use it on anything else.
This one is. Hold on. I'll show you.
Oh my gosh. And he's gone.
They actually advertise Game Hub on the box now. Isn't that cool?
It's a new GameSir.
GameSir G8 Plus Galileo MFI version. So we're gonna look at this. It's cool that they're really starting to get the Game Hub app out there in the world. So we'll see what that's all about. And I've liked Ghoulie Kit controllers. I don't know. There's something. Why don't I reach for them more? Sometimes there's compatibility issues I've run into. I want to look at their newest one. So they sent over the new TT Max version.
What is with that D-pad?
Look at that D-pad. I think it swaps out. We'll see.
I hope so.
And these always feel good. These controllers always feel good, but I don't end up using them as much. And I want to see if this changes that for me. So this is like their best, newest. And that was sent over by Acnus. So we'll see. That's all. I think that's all I got. Oh, I had a couple of other records. Lego Game Boy. We talked about that Monday. You got to get that. You need that, right?
Yeah.
Saw that at Best Buy even, which is crazy. I'm still evaluating these, but these Vitcher or really any of these XR glasses is such cool tech to use with these handhelds. It gives you a nice big screen and you get sound through them. And if your TV's being used by the family or if you're playing in bed at night and you don't want to wake your partner with the bright screen, this is an awesome solution. So this is their Luma Ultras. And these, I think they're still on sale even. But yeah, they're doing a new CD Projekt Red Cyberpunk collab with the pros in a few days here. So check those out. I need to update the firmware on here because it does have an issue right now where the screen goes black every minute or so for like a few seconds. And I guess that's a common issue that you just update the firmware to fix. So more to come on that one. Ban, what are your controller recommends? And other stuff like that that's made you happy this year?
I still come back to the Fantech like EOS Pro that I got earlier this year.
Yeah.
I feel like out of every company that's put out handheld, somehow I've managed to shill for this one the most. But that's because this has actually been a really good controller. I've found that the shoulders are a bit, after using it a lot, the shoulders are a bit loud, but like the EOS Pro is super good.
Yes.
The Shooter 3 is really good as a budget controller.
And if you guys want full reviews on these, Ban covers controllers extensively on the website. You're going to see reviews for all of these things.
Yeah, like the
You cover
the
a lot of
Nova-
the off the beaten path ones too.
the off the beaten path, but I also do cover like the normal ones, like
Yeah.
the GameSir Nova Lite 2.
Oh, the Lite 2 was nice as well. I think I gave that one away.
I like this one a lot more than the original Lite. And they actually do the trigger stops a lot better than the original. I think the original the original didn't have them at all, so anything's better than that. But this is one of those that I recommend on like the budget end.
Yeah.
It's over here. The 8-bit do like N64 controller.
Yeah.
If you're doing, I don't have a
I dropped-
proper N64, but I do use this one for emulation.
It works well for emulation, yeah. And I have the same one, the white one. I dropped that in the giveaway box, so you'll be giving that away too.
Yeah, so if you want one of these, you can look in the giveaway box. Telescopics, the only one I've got like with me right now is the
Yeah.
ZZ.
I want that.
What is it? The ZZZ X5
Good night, Zoo.
Lite. Good night, Zoo. This one's been pretty solid as well. It doesn't have analog triggers or anything, but I like this.
Keep her easy, know you will.
I recently, Fantech, they sent over these little things. And they're called the EOS Minis. And they're literally just those tiny controllers that you've seen everywhere. And these have actually been really nice.
I love that.
They advertise having a little shutter feature as well if you want to use it as like
Really?
yeah, if you want to use it for taking pictures.
pictures?
Or
Okay.
I've seen people use like 8-bit do versions for like PowerPoint presentation clickers.
Yeah.
So you press a button and it moves you to the next page. The one thing I don't get is why they had to include a plastic that's not good. Why they had to include a little plastic cover over the top of the front of the controller, because for some reason they followed that like glass trend, but just made it a little plastic covering for the top of the controller.
Yeah.
But
Those are cool.
micro controllers have been really interesting this year, and I've been picking up a lot of them just to kind of see how they are, or see how weird looking they are.
Look at that panda.
This one is like clicky in every sense of the word. This is probably the one I wouldn't recommend out of the
looks like-
batch.
It looks like a $5 to $10 model.
What's funny is most of these are like $5 to $10 before shipping.
There's
These
good ones
are
and bad ones.
These are $12 before shipping. This was like $10. One that I think is actually genuinely a winner is this Ayn one.
Not
It kind of-
AYN.
No, if I can get it right.
Thought you were
Ayn.
Bob Wolf for a second there.
No. It's kind of like someone took a Miu Mini and like chopped it right at the controls. But this one has actually been a real winner to me this year. A lot more than this thing.
What in the world? I love that.
It's another Ayn one.
I have no aspirations of getting microcontrollers at all, but I love that.
I mean,
I love that for you.
It is genuinely an NES controller, but they just shrunk it as far as it'll let them go.
My
and, like,
hands are too big for these.
They even put it on the back. Subs, I think your thumb, like your one thumb would like cover most of this.
Yeah.
Like
That
this
is the size of my thumb.
This is like 2.5 thumbs. This is probably like 1 thumb for you.
You know what's not 1 thumb for me, though? I just got to say this. You know what's comfortable to use as a controller? The PlayStation Portal.
Oh,
Okay.
get this guy out of here.
The PlayStation Portal. This is one I use more often than you would think, because you turn it on and you play games and that's all you do on it, you know? And I would recommend just doing the cloud streaming more often, because it's a pain to get all your router settings and everything working with your local PS5. I went to a lot of trouble this week to make that optimized, and you can get there, but it seems like you get even better with the pre-optimized streaming direct from PlayStation's cloud service. Are you okay, Ban? I heard something fall over.
Yeah, I'm fine for now.
But how this relates to being a controller, I'm glad you're okay, is that this is more comfortable than the DualShock. And so sometimes I'll just play on this while playing the game on the TV, and it's on here too, mirrored. But it's just so much more comfortable in this form factor with my arms stretched like that, that I'll sometimes do that. So this is ridiculous to use it for that, but it works.
Look, if it works and it's comfortable, I think it's good enough.
I like the Portal. I've really come around to the Portal over the years here. They're making it better. They released a patch a few weeks back that really improved the latency.
I unfortunately don't have something with that kind of grip to it, but at one point I did have the weirdo like Blackhawk BSPD 9 that Rob showed off a long time ago.
And you know, too, is that most of the controllers you wanted to show?
Those are the ones I kind of recommend. You
recommend,
talked
yeah.
about the 8-bit do ones really well, and I think those are honestly a lot of people's favorites.
The 8-bit does are so easy to recommend. You can use them on your Switch, your Android, Windows. I mean, they just work on everything. That's what's really cool about what they do with their controllers. That's why I have multiple of them. And 8-bit is a brand that, just every time I've used their stuff, I rarely ever run into issues. I can't even really think of one.
I think the only one that you didn't mention that I also don't have in front of me is the GameSir Cyclone 2.
And we need Zoo back on here for the live stream.
Yeah, we need to get Zoo back here.
Yeah, before he goes to sleep.
I think Tired Zoo is probably an entertaining zoo.
That's the entertaining zoo. They probably have had a few at this point. But I agree with you, Van. I mean, I think we've gone over a lot of good stuff today, a lot of good options. These are good gift recommend. A lot of what we're showing are good gift recommends. The Android, unless the person you're giving it to knows how to put it all together, or you can point them to a guide, maybe on this very website, retrohandhelds.gg, or one of Russ's guides. Great options there to go through those. But lots of good stuff. I didn't talk about 2 handhelds because there's 2 other handhelds that I didn't think got enough of a fair shake during our talk today. One is the Conquer Pocket Fit, which I adore, and it's one of my favorite reviewed handhelds, although I have no idea when I'm getting my retail unit, if it ever ships. When will it ship? Have you gotten your unit? Has anybody gotten their units? That's the tough part. I can't say. So what you could do is go to, we have a link for this, at Best Buy. It's overpriced. Don't get it. But Best Buy is selling them right now, the base model, for like $380. If you have to try the Conquer Pocket Fit. It is a recommend for me as far as a handheld, but ayaneo as a company is tough for me to recommend in general until they figure out what the hell's going on with shipping. Sure, Indiegogo has a part to play in all that too. I know. But come on. The other one, this is quickly rising, if it was only clamshell, but it was quickly rising to my handheld of the year for Android, is the AYN Odin 3. Beautiful. Oh my God, this plays whatever. Driver compatibility because it has a Snapdragon 8 Elite with some Switch games, sure. But I've been enjoying the hell out of it. Some people think it's a fail. Some people think it's the best. My personal opinion is it's freaking awesome. It does everything that I would want it to do, especially like playing Win Later and all that, Game Hub. And it's just so good feeling. And it just plays well. OLED screen. Make this into a clamshell with the 8 Elite or the or more compatible chipset, but something really good. That's what I love to see next from AYN.
If they make another clamshell, can we do it without the glass front panel for the controls?
Please. But we have to say, everybody, in 2025, Forget all the things we've shown you. If you want one handheld and you're going to call it good, just get a Steam Deck, bro.
Oh.
Just get a Steam Deck, bro. You don't have to get the fancy OLED. They have refurbs, the LCD models for as cheap as like $320. Steam Deck is still the best value to performance to just usability of anything. Really, there's so much you can do with this. You know, you can get Emu Deck on here, do all your emulation. I mean, Valve is knocking it out of the park. They got the Steam Machine, they got the Steam Controller, they got the Steam Frame. Steam. Always going to recommend Steam. It's fun. But some games you can't play, yeah, you got to load on Windows or whatever, or other solutions to get like Battle.net and all that, all your other games that you know won't play on this with their anti-cheat stuff. If I got to recommend a Windows handheld out of all of them, my personal recommend right now would probably be just the Legion Go S, personally. I think it hits all the right points for the right price. Yeah. The Z1E, if you can afford that. Otherwise, yeah, the Z2 Go also worked well in my testing. Just you're not going to hit as much as the higher end gaming very well. That's what we got for you. Any other last minute words you got?
I don't think so.
Do you have a final like just recommend for the year, like your ultimate favorite thing?
Just get I think if you're spending under $100 and you just want something that works, all of the clamshells, minus like the Miu Flip, are still really good options in that price range.
Yes. I always think it's worth having a clamshell.
The 34XX SP, the V90S, even if it's not perfect, the 35XX SP, if you're going from last year, any of the clamshells, honestly, under $100, I'm starting to recommend those more than a lot of other devices.
Yeah, it's kind of like, do you need all the extra power at the end of the day? You know, what are you personally going to be playing? What systems are important to you to emulate? And don't go for more than what you need. Save the money. I love the mini flip, dude. We almost did this stream today was just about going to be focused on only that handheld. We haven't really done a dedicated video on this yet, and it's one I've been loving and playing more than reviewing. And we gotta talk about it more. So it's one of the only smallish micro handhelds I recommend right now.
I think I'm considering grabbing another color of this one because, admittedly, while the pink on the outside is nice, the pink on the inside is not as good.
Yeah, it's kind of like a peach or something. I don't know.
I should let everybody else pick which color I get as the second one.
Can you play Switch on a Mac, Ban?
I don't know, but I think Andrew would be happy to do that.
And if you get the 34XXSP, which is absolutely an awesome one, Zoo saying, can you run GameCube on it? Yes, in fact, can you believe it or not? Some games, you can. Technically, if you really want. Very lightweight games. Maybe Alien Hominid. In fact, there's a video from Zoo Reviews on our channel you could watch and learn more. Also, Rob's favorite handheld of the year, of course, is the Chode. The My Mini Cyclops handheld. Kind of a recommend for the kiddos, but no. The battery is loose and you can get that on AliExpress. A lot of the cheapo ones on AliExpress. We got AliExpress codes in the coupon. Check those out. And oh, that's slowly sliding off my Steam Deck, bro. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Something
you probably
important.
Are.
Yeah. Oh, we didn't talk about streaming handhelds.
We don't
Real
need
quick,
to talk about that.
We don't. I still like the G Cloud for that sector. It's not the best as far as decode times and all that, but it just does its job. And it's for the casual gamer especially, I think it's a good recommend. It has Android, but they wouldn't know it. Just play your games. Game Pass. All that. Good stuff. Switch 2. Don't love it. It's okay. I don't think it's worth the money yet, personally. You might. getting better. Not there yet. Oh, I know what I was going to say. Go watch Zoo's video on these R36Ts. These are cool. Super budget. Super cool gift idea as well. That's a fake CRT. That is not real. But they're pretty good. They're like the R36S. And the R36S is another budget recommend. And there's the XU32, V32, XU Retro, whatever the hell this thing is. It's
Good
a
luck
mini,
with that name.
It's a mini Android handler with a touchscreen. And pretty cool. Not one I use a lot, though. And super budget, these XF handhelds, if you really want to go crazy on AliExpress, these XF handhelds are not bad at all. RK3326, but they hit all the right spots. And yeah, you get Wi-Fi in these. And it's kind of cool for the price point, which is like $25 to $35.
That's really not that bad.
Not that bad at all. I can feel we're winding down here, and I think it's time we all go off to the rest of our days. I hope you all have an awesome rest of your night, whatever you're doing. Our H crew who's in New York, Godspeed, gentlemen. I'll be excited to have you back, and we'll do the podcast Monday. We'll see you all at CES. We'll be doing the giveaway stream at the end of this month. December 28th is the date for that. Stay tuned and see if your name is drawn. If you've entered, if you haven't entered, go ahead and click the link in the description to enter into the survey and vote for your favorites. Put your Discord name in there, and you'll be entered into that to win an awesome package that's going to have multiple handhelds, accessories, things, swag, a nice care package, and we're going to send off a bunch of those. So that'll be fun. Our favorite part of the year. Ban, any final words?
No, it's just been a really good year, and I hope we can finish it out strong.
Yeah, agreed. And in season 6, maybe I'll shave the beard.
Maybe
We'll
I'll just completely shave too. Who knows?
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Good
Andrew's
job.
been adopted, so I mean, we're already off to a good time.
Finally, someone adopted him. We've been running those ads for weeks. Productive trip. Yeah, I'm sorry I couldn't go. That would have been fun. Thanks for your thoughts, everybody, and for sticking with us for freaking 2 hours to talk about this stuff. My goodness. I gotta say that I miss having the crew here, too. But, Ban, we pulled it off well, I thought.
I didn't realize we could talk for 2 hours.
I didn't realize that either, but we did it. All right, everybody. Well, as we get out of here, I want to thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share to stay in the know for all of your favorite retro handhelds. And a special thanks once again to our channel members, our patrons, and our subs who make everything possible for us. Perks with RH start for as little as $3 per month. Join us in our Discord to chat and play some video games. And join us on the podcast Monday. We're going to get into a bunch of more shenanigans, talk about the latest news and in the retro gaming and emulation sector there. And also, man, just enjoy the rest of your holiday, man. I mean, yeah. You, Ban, and all you guys out there, everybody. Look at this, man.
Don't look at me.
Well, until the next one, this has been Stubbs on behalf of Ban and Go Tanks. Thanks for filling in for producer Tony, saying take care of those handles, everybody. And each other. Bye.
Bye-bye.